Welcome back to the stream, guys. I ran back all the way from the Sony booth because I wanted to interview the Bitwig guys who have been playing, DJing down here at the Microsoft booth all week long. I've been listening to them, I've been editing my videos, I've been nodding my head. You guys have been doing a really good series of kind of music in the morning. It's not too crazy. In the afternoon, it's a little more pumped up. I've been really enjoying your sets over the past few days, so that's all you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, so thanks for making my IFA a little more dancey. So how are you guys?
Very good. It's been a really wonderful experience to be at IFA this year, and we're very honored to being here and being invited by Microsoft.
What is your partnership with Microsoft that you're DJing here at the booth?
We're music production and live performance software. It's a software with a lot of tracks, with multi-track recording, with editing, with mixing. And it works on Windows, it works on Mac, it even works on Linux. And what we did a couple of months ago was we implemented a touch and pen implementation. The interesting thing about the Surface Pro computer was that it has sort of the form factor of an iPad, but the power of a regular computer.
Yes.
So we didn't need to compile our software for a new hardware environment, like an iPad would be a new hardware environment that is not really made for high-performance audio software. So we had a product that could do touch and pen and keyboard and mouse, and at the same time it had the power of a real computer. So that's what got us excited. We developed a prototype of how you can interact with our software, because we didn't need to recompile it. We could just use the thing that we already have and work on the touch layer. So that was so exciting for us, because we're a small company, a young company. We can't do too many things at once, and we only needed to work on the touch layer, which is the fun part, not recompile our software for a new environment. Yeah, so that's what we did.
Development. Oh, excellent. So you've been using this all week, or it feels like a week, for the past couple of days.
Actually, third day today, but it will be whole week in the end. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So how have you enjoyed using the software?
Oh yeah, of course I enjoy a lot. I already don't use any other software for a few years, and it's complete already.
All right. So we're going to try to do a little bit of a demo to kind of show off what's going on with here. So you have a Surface Pro 4.
Yes, we have a Surface Pro 4, but no sound connected, so it's
That's
just...
fine. So this is just kind of give an idea of what's going on with the software. So if you just want to kind of explain the layer and maybe what's going on with the DJ software.
So this is the special tablet layout, and you can see that it's very touch integrated, very easy to use the fingers and play with it. And there are 4 different layouts, like for playing, and then you can choose different keyboards for playing, and then also drum pads. This is for editing. You can also use your fingers for editing MIDI files and creating notes, deleting them, duplicating, and do whatever stuff you need. Also for arrangement, you can do everything also with using your fingers, and play it live.
Very nice.
Yes, you can trigger clips.
Oh, very cool. I like how very easy it is to kind of define the time by just simply dragging your finger.
Yeah.
It's like very natural, very easy, very intuitive.
Very intuitive, right.
That's also what we learned from this project, that mouse and keyboard definitely play a very important role, and it would be very limiting to only have touch and pen. So what we enjoy about the computer is that in cases where you want to type a track title or do things that are super fast with keyboard and mouse, that are cumbersome with your finger, but then zooming, pinching, certain interactions on the screen feel just so natural. So we see the power of the device in the combination of these input methods.
Very nice. So how long did it take you to kind of come up with the format between all the different input methods?
We started out as a typical mouse and keyboard product. We launched it 2 years back, and there we already knew that touch will play a more and more important role. So we were ready to support touch if there's a computer out there that can run high-performance software. And that's sort of happened really with the Surface Pro line.
So what we were actually just seeing there, if we go back to the computer, sorry. What we were just seeing there when it was playing the music and all the lights were kind of showing up, would that be where the touch was happening or is happening?
What's happening now?
Yeah, so there was this kind of like the yellow light, there was like yellow dots all over the screen.
Here? No.
No,
those were
it
the
was on that
clips.
one. Oh, the clips.
Yeah, those are,
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so
it was kind of
you're
color-coded
triggering
to
the clip,
yellow.
then you can go inside the clip and you see what is here, and you can
Okay.
edit it. And you can play them together, mix. Also use as many fingers as you need.
As you need.
Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff here.
So now I don't mean to try to put you in a generation, but did you ever DJ on vinyl?
Yes.
So
Yes, I'm DJing since '97.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping to hear actually. I was really hoping to hear that.
I was DJing for 10 years on vinyl, and then I switched to digital because I'm always looking for something new.
So when you DJ'd on vinyl, of course, there's a very tactile moment where you're touching the vinyl and kind of
Yes.
sliding around and scratching and all this different kind of stuff. And I'm sure there was a big gap between DJing on vinyl and then DJing when you finally had touch. What was it like coming back to kind of having a touch screen?
Yeah, this is a really great thing because in this gap you needed always controllers, and you needed to spend a lot of time to connect those controllers and to make it possible actually to play live something what you are doing. And here you don't need anymore this. You just touch everything you see, and you touch all those synthesizer.
Yeah.
Synthesizer knobs, buttons, and you can synthesize the sound like very quickly.
Very
like
quickly.
using 2 hands at the same time. It's like really
10 finger using all. Do you ever use all 10 fingers in there?
you can use 10 fingers, but it's a bit hard. Yeah,
I think what typically happens, the same thing with keyboard and mouse and touch, also to a certain degree goes or applies to controllers and touch screens. So I think just having the touch screen would be a little bit difficult in a live setup. So there is still need for controllers, but the amazing thing in our setup is that you have the full power of the software at your fingertips. So if you actually want to do something in the software, you can. You're not limited to the layout of your controller or an iPad app that only has certain aspects of the software. No, you have the real thing. Basically, you can run in a huge studio a session and then take the Surface Pro out of your dock and walk away, and you have the same session on your laptop. You might not be able to play all 100 tracks, but you can still work on your actual session, and you don't have this format thing or a stripped down version,
very portable, kind of like very mobile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can take your studio virtually anywhere. It sounds like.
Yeah, and you don't take a lot of space in the train. Yeah, everything is just like that, and you just do everything very quickly and very intuitive. Yeah.
Excellent. So where can we find this software online?
At bitwig.com, you can download the software. You can try it out there. We also work with selected hardware partners, with Microsoft, but also with others that are more dedicated to the music industry, which are companies like Nectar Technology or Livid Instruments or Roli, a new company, and Roger Lynn and a lot of other brands that create controllers. We work closely together with them. Yeah. One last thing that I'd like to say is
absolutely.
What is interesting about touch is if you imagine a keyboard, a MIDI controller or also a classic keyboard, you press the note and you can let it go. It's a on-off system digitally. In the digital world, it's like an on-off system. And what is nice about touch is that you can do a little bit more than just on-off. You can actually manipulate the sound while you're playing it. Maybe I can show a bit.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, very fun. Your finger's a bit of a workout. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, that's excellent. So you're kind of adding a new layer of interactivity to music that maybe wasn't available in those kind of like more analog, I guess, forms of producing
kind
music.
of
That's true.
Yeah.
It gets a little closer to the analog experience. What you, of course, often have is what they call a mod wheel. So you can play a chord and manipulate the whole sound with a mod wheel. But this is a lot more advanced because you can do changes per note, not just for the whole sound or for one note that you're playing, but for an individual note of the notes that are playing.
Like every note can go different directions.
Oh, very neat.
You cannot do that on any keyboard. I mean,
right, yeah, you can't.
not on any. There are a couple of new
there's a couple
keyboards,
of
but
them, yeah.
And it's the best device to create cat music.
Cat? What's cat music?
Play it again, the cat
Like
music.
cat, like meow meow meow.
That's cat music.
Okay, I see. Learning all kinds of things today.
Very good.
Awesome. So the website again was, just so everyone gets it that one last time.
Is www.bitwig.com.
There we go.
And you can download the software there, give it a spin.
Give it a spin. I like that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me in Tech Lounge. And again, thanks for playing such great music all week and for the rest of the week here at IFA. And if you guys do come down to IFA 2016 Hall 13, make sure that you come down, have a spin through the Microsoft booth. Come check out the Bitwig guys. You'll be there DJing away, so you'll be able to see everything live. There's actually a nice big TV monitor right behind your DJ setup where you can have a full screen of this hardware and see exactly what you're doing live. Excellent. So
Yes.
thanks so much for joining me. We're going to be right back after a short break with Alex from Android Central. We've had a little bit of the change in the schedule, so don't be too disappointed. Jaime's going to be on at 5. You know, these technology journalists, they're just all over the place and flaky sometimes, but they're all going to be here. The times are just a little bit different. So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Hang tight.
thank you.
Thank you.